Hello from Parkhill Playing Field and welcome you guys to the highlights of Nepal versus Windward's second T20 cricket match on City Sports Network.
Wrong the wicket. And he's working that down to long on. They threw for one. So immediately Botel is off the mark. And Nepal now one without loss. It's more in. He's looking to sweep top edge. Someone is coming wrong. And here he goes, looking to sweep that. Got a top edge. Slip, moving around to a leg slip position. Took the catch. And Asif makes his way back. So a bad start here for Nepal. 2 for 1. Driven sweetly through covers by Botel. He likes it coming onto the bat. That was pitched up. And he was in the approved fashion, driving it past extra cover, who just watched it go. And it is driving out through extra cover. Mid-off covering grounds very quickly, smartly fields and returns. Keeps it down to a single. Total goes on to 18. So Anil with that single, he goes on to 8. This time he's looking to drive. Aerial shot, clearing defense. It gone all the way. That's 6. And that was short, and he bangs. He was using his feet, and he saw it. I saw him advancing, dropped it short, but he got on top of it and hammered it between the backward point and extra cover. His drive in the air. This would clear defense. It does. That's only 6. Pitch top and deliberately lifting it over extra cover. And he sweeps and into defense. 1 bounce for 4. And he lifts that high over extra cover. That's gone. That's gone for 6. So sweeps again, and this would clear defense now for 6. And they would want to increase this run rate. Goes back, cuts to backward point, beats him, and that's 4. But he slashes at that over third man, and he clears the rope. I think that would be 6. Back into strike. And he's whipping that out to square leg. Hodge takes a beautiful catch out on the square leg boundary. Diving in front of us right here. Yeah, Hodge judged it well. Dive forward and came up with that. Total remains 81. He's driving beautifully square of the wicket. 4 runs. You can see it was pitched up and he opened the face of the... He's lifting that out too long off. This would drop inside the boundary and it goes across the ropes. And that's 4. That mid-off being up. Deliberate shot there by who should be on 25. Face the final delivery of the 10th over. He advances and lifts it out to mid-off. Long on. He's taken. He mistimed it. He was looking to go over mid-off, inside edge. So at the completion of over a bit there. Striving is out caught. You can hear it from here. Driving beautifully taken there by Douglas. And he went up immediately. That's Asif Hooper. 2 runs coming in that over. It's down the track, drive square. Hodge, nice piece of work by Hodge. Keeps it down to a single. And they're going through for a second. The return comes in. He's out, run out. Not smart cricket there on the part of Gaishan. Looking to steal a single. And just lobbed it to Douglas. And he was run out by long off on the boundary. It's working it out to mid-wicket. That would beat Hodge, that 4. He swing top edge, that would clear the fence. It does. That's over mid-wicket for 6. Airy. He's driving, beats extra cover and down to defense for 4. 5. And he's slapping that over long on for 6. He's slapping that pass backward point. This would go across the ropes. It does. Well played there by captain. But he bowled him. Off stump, cartwheeling out of the ground. Yorker length delivery. Airy FC in a big drive. Misses and the off stump went walking. Success that the win was needed at this stage. Breaking that partnership. Airy makes his way back for. And he's driving out too long off it. Over the fence. 1-2 bounces across the ropes for 4. And so Padel continues to push on. He moves on to 54. The total now went to 171. And he's driving out to mid-off. Catch taken. And there was Ned at mid-off. He was driving. And that is slapped over the top. That would clear the fence. It does. That's 6. And he's swinging at that top edge. Lewis is circling underneath it. Takes the catch. And so success for Redhead of his final delivery, having been smacked for 6 the previous delivery. Sampal taking on the pad. And they scamper through for a single. So well, let's see any signal from umpire Butler. There are no signals. So
indeed, but it's a very small outfield, and 179, a target of 189 runs per over, as we would have seen in the very first game last Tuesday, is gettable here at Park Hill, and we must commend the effort of the Wooden Islands bowling outfit. Ned, of course, leading his team off, and the likes of Descartes and to get his team onto the field, but one will field with the small. So yes, Charles, I was saying the 2 teams are out into the middle. Windward Island Volcanoes not preparing to respond. So race is in, and this one is played down into that shot. Well, more or less in a gully position almost, and this will probably want to get things going. Outside the off, nice throwing off drive, square the wicket. Oh, lovely runs into the backward point fence, Charlo.
That was sealed for a while.
Worked through the mid-wicket here, and it's going to get close to that fence. Let's see if the fielder can pick it up. No, he can't. So that's 4 well-taken runs there by Nepal. Outside the off stump and driven square over the wicket. And again, oh, that was well placed down to third man there from Melius, showing his class.
Definitely, I think that's it.
So Captain Melius settles on weight. And this one he hikes high, that's going to go all the way over long off. That's 6 runs. And well taken shot there by Melius. He was to the pitch a bit very quickly indeed. Well, would have taken the number 2 spot coming out of Asia. This one is swung high, over, long on, into the bushes. As a matter of fact, it strikes the concrete structure. And just comes in once again. This one cracked, and 1-2 bounces into the long off area, and that's 4 well taken
to defense.
Certainly. There's practice. And this one he pulls over mid-wicket. That is going to go out to the ground. It is into the banana field below. 6 well taken runs.
But that was this
time to August. Drives. And this one is going to beat the fielder. The bounce would have undid him there. And that's 4 more runs.
Definitely. He was slipped hard.
This time to Melnus. Drives. Lovely shot indeed. It looked easy, but it was a well taken drive there by Ogis hoiks this one high. Is he going to beat the fielder? No, he doesn't. And a good take and catch there, keeping his eye on the rope. So there goes Ogis, gone for 25, looking to clear the long off fence, but didn't have enough on it. And slapping the pads as he makes his way back. He's been given that opportunity as Lalit comes in now to Melius. And Melius, this one off the edge, is going to probably get into the boundary. He's looking to pull this one somewhere over mid-wicket, but take strike. Charges down the wicket and straight into the arms of the fielder there at that whitish long on position. And Nepal came in the second wicket.
A good catch indeed. It was hit very firmly indeed, but straight to the fielder who judged it well. He charged the bowler. He hit it very firmly indeed. And there is the fielder just taking that catch in front of the ropes. Again, very close to the ropes, but I think from our vantage point, I was looking at it, Eddie, I think he was quite safe.
Quite safe, quite safe. And we saw that in the replay there as he tosses the ball. He's much better now, comes in now to bowl to Melius, and Melius hits this one high.
Someone is circling underneath
the long
it.
off fielder. He does take the catch. So there goes the prize scalp of Melius just after completing his 50. Looking to go over long off, didn't make it this time. So Stefan Pascal. This one is bowled. And a really awful looking shot there from Pascal. And he looks disappointed, but I would have been disappointed with a shot like that. It really and truly was agricultural, as we said, and losing his stumps in the process. The Windward Islands now 89 for 4.
Well, I think a poor shot combination.
Fairly long run of play for Bertel. Comes in now to Descartes. This one hits into the arms of that's
Rohit, the Pardal, the captain.
Yes.
Out too long on.
Good catch there from the out the ball to Ned. And Ned drives down to long on, and that's long off, sorry. That's a well taken shot. 4 good runs there off the bat of Ned. So Nepal will be comfortable with this type of batting. And there's Douglas bowled.
In fact, it was Ned looking to white that up.
Opening batter and doing some bowling. Hooper down the wicket, sweeps, and out caught. Good catch there by Airy.
Their catching has been outstanding. Take the bowlers on.
There he goes. High, hard, that's into the hills. That's 6 runs. Wonderful shot off the bat.
Well, I just mentioned it. I just mentioned it, and
it's time to Dylan Douglas, and Douglas is bowled.
Slow delivery. Deceived. And he's slipping that high and hard. That's gone. Clearing the Paul would want to make amends. Lewis talks that Albus would beat the fine leg into.
Bowler he is to Lewis.
That's in the air. Someone who's circling underneath it. This could be dangerous. Oh, brilliantly taken.
That's Anil, and despite the fact that continue to Larry Edward. Edward gets one of the pulls around, and in the end, not so much good work. That's 4 runs. Strike here, Redhead, Nicholas Redhead. And this one is wrapped on the pad. Up goes that dreaded finger. And that's victory for Nepal here this afternoon.
Winning by some 49 runs.
Big victory indeed. And certainly a clinical win on their part.
Definitely, I think they came back very good indeed.
Absolutely, we won the 2 games, but still we want to win this series by 3-0. And yeah, at the same time we want to give opportunity to a few players also. So we'll try that also, and yeah, we want to finish this series on high note.
No.
City Sports Network.